Gender equality just makes so much sense for any business that's trying to compete, certainly globally and at the highest levels, like we are. A lot of organizations make an effort to drive diversity initiatives within their ranks, not just gender, but racial and other levels of inclusion as well. In my experience, having the voice of women around the table when you're making important business decisions gives you more perspective and ultimately leads to better outcomes. So to me, it's just pure common sense. My career has been shaped in part thanks to very capable and accomplished women that I've had the opportunity to work with, both in management roles, but also in roles where they've been executives or leaders in the businesses that I've been part of, and have challenged me and helped me sort of think differently and maybe think a little bit better. But not because they're women, just because they're strong and successful and accomplished and very, very capable. So to me, it's not a question of whether or not it makes sense. It's just good business practice. So there's not really any one in particular story or person. It's just a part of my formation, and I hope it's something that other people get to experience as well. I try to live by the 99% rule, which is I'm always right 99% of the time, but usually there's 1% of the time when I'm wrong, and it's not because I am not trying hard enough. It's because I just don't have the perspective or don't have the understanding to see the answers the way maybe I want to. So I live by the rule that I can't possibly understand every aspect or component of a situation. I need to gather as much perspective around me as I can in order to help me make sure I'm looking at things the right way. And that's where diversity comes in, 100%, because I don't have the ability to see things through somebody else's eyes the way that they would. And when you get as many people with as many different perspectives and opinions and experiences around a table, then you just get a much better viewpoint on what you're looking at and a much better decision as a result. So to me, women's equality is paramount to making sure that you're making good decisions in the workplace, because otherwise we wouldn't have 100% of the perspective we need to make the right decisions. I think we can all look forward to a day when we don't necessarily need to have one day in the calendar that serves as a reminder that diversity in the workplace and women's empowerment are important. Unfortunately, today I don't think we live in that world. Although I do certainly think things are getting much better. For me, International Women's Day serves as that reminder that this is a very, very important initiative, not just for business, but also for our society and the world that we live in, to make sure that we're doing everything we can to put in place the practices, the perspectives, the understandings that we need to make sure we don't need a day in the future to remind ourselves of how important this is. And also, personally, I have a daughter who's 17, who is just starting to think about university, and as part of that, starting to think about careers and jobs and life beyond school. And it's really exciting to see her with an open mind about what she can do and what she can become. And I look forward to a day where she doesn't have to, have a day on the calendar that is served to remind those around her that she deserves as much opportunity as everybody else in the workplace. So for now, it's a good reminder and it's a catalyst. But in the future, hopefully we won't need it anymore.